Prime time local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
The Lloydminster Lions Club held their 75th anniversary party at the Legacy Center on Saturday. 75 years is how long the organization has been going for, and it aims to help challenging communities who are in need. Saturday was a great way to celebrate all the hard work they have put in.
75th anniversary of our charter from when we first started the Lions Club in Lloydminster. So we've been going strong for 75 years. We had two clubs for a while. They amalgamated in 1999. And we've just been going hard.
The club has helped in many ways, whether it's through grants or helping rebuild communities. They were also lucky to have a special guest at the event.
Well, we're very honored tonight to have past international director Marvin Chambers visit us. He's been an international director with Lions Clubs International, traveled the world promoting Lionism, travel in Alberta and Saskatchewan promoting Lionism. And we're honored to have him come in and grace our presence.
Shelley and Ray encourage anyone who is interested in joining the club to find one of them. Braden King rocked Lloydminster on Saturday with a royal performance for his Staying Wild tour, and I was able to attend the concert. Lloydminster had a wild night indeed when Braden King hit the stage on Saturday, bringing his high-energy performance on the 9th stop of his tour.
Alberta and Saskatchewan both feel like hometown crowds to me. Anywhere we are in those provinces just always feel really, really good. And the crowds have been really responsive. We've all said that we're hearing people sing my songs more than ever, which is just, it's the best.
He also brought along Kieran Gardner and the Butcher Boys to open for him in 4 of his shows, having their last performance here in Lloydminster.
We came into this tour, we were pretty confident in ourselves, and Braden and his guys, they've shown us lots of different things to help us progress as musicians, and they've been our biggest critics in the best way and told us exactly what we need to work on, and we just come back to each night bigger and better.
With tickets almost always sold out, fans are eager to show their support for King.
Everything that he does is lovely. It is wonderful, and I just appreciate everything he puts out.
And King is far from done with his tour, with 9 more shows going on in all over Canada to end off the winter season.
Means we're doing something that people are enjoying a lot, which is just, that's the goal of an artist. So the fact that people are buying tickets and coming to see the show is the best part.
Astarta Lazo, Primetime Local News. A local musician was nominated in the Saskatchewan Music Awards. Our Randy Cormish got a chance to speak with the artist.
Today, I'm joined with Eleni Young, whose music album was nominated in the Saskatchewan Music Awards. So, Eleni, how does it feel to be recognized by Sask Music?
Oh, it's great. I love representing my province on a more global even scale, but just across Canada, it's cool to be recognized as a Saskatchewan artist. So then to be able to, be recognized within Saskatchewan for my music is just, it's so cool. And I was super fortunate to have won the SMA award in 2023 for Spiritual Artist of the Year, I think it was called. And so this year I'm in 3 categories, not just one. So I'm feeling just super blessed and hopeful, but also so much respect for all the other artists in the categories. And I am the kind of person that just hopes that someone else also walks away with an award.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow. And so what was your inspiration behind the album?
The album felt like sort of a healing journey. Over the last few years, I've just been really exploring healing and doing the work for myself and just changing the narrative and the cycle, for my own family and the patterns and all that stuff. So writing this album felt like almost a journey from start to finish through the last few years of my life. And so again, to be recognized for that is so cool. I think it's just great. But yeah, if you're one of those people that listen to an album top to bottom, I'm one of those people. I know that not everyone has the emotional bandwidth for that these days, but the album really has so much character from the very top track to the last one. And so I hope that is recognized, within the categories I'm nominated in as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And how long exactly have you been in the music industry? Like, how long have you been doing this for?
Oh, I've been doing music for 10 years, like seriously, I guess I've been taking it seriously for that long. But I would say since 2019, I've been like really just grinding and hustling and putting it all out and doing things. This year is going to be crazy. Like I have 22 songs lined up for release starting in March. So like it's going to be crazy. So this is kind of like the record year for me, and I'm really,
Yeah.
really excited to like start it off with an SMA recognition. Like it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And speaking of the SMAs, like, what are you most excited for the ceremony, like the celebration? Like, what are you most looking forward to for that?
Let's see. I think when I was at the last one, I mean, it was so overwhelming. Like you're just surrounded by people and you don't really know, at least I don't really know everyone
Yeah.
that does music in the province and like who's being recognized, I guess. But I remember as people were getting called up, like whether they were a nominee or they were a winner, I remember just having my phone open and I was like keeping track of their like Spotify's so that I could go listen to their stuff after. This time I've kind of been doing that as the nominations have been coming out, and I've just been Googling them and checking them out. And so I don't know, I just feel like the coolest part is getting to explore and find some really cool new music to listen to.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. And so, what are your plans for 2025? Like, do you have any new things coming on or new songs that you're working on?
Yeah, so 22 new songs. I'm releasing a whole covers project, which will be like, it's insane. And the work has been crazy because I'm co-producing it, which is huge for me. This is like kind of my first like project where I feel like a big girl in at the table of producers. I'm like, I finally feel like I have a seat. And then I'm planning a tour, and there is possibly a Lloydminster date on the map, although I'm going to keep it under wraps until it's official. But yeah, so that's really exciting. And then releasing 5 originals as well. So all of that has just made the year start off in an absolute chaotic note, but it's been really good, and I'm super pumped.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and congratulations again on the nomination.
It's now time for Retrospect. Here is Nick Hott.
This week on Retrospect, we travel back to 1996 for a look into what guys were getting their special someone for Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day again, a day of love, and to many men that means buying the usual.
Oh, usually just a cake or maybe some flowers.
Perfume this year.
Lingerie. Some roses and a little present that I've got tucked away.
Actually, you gotta think of something new this year, I figure.
The search for the perfect gift. But maybe the old standby, chocolates and roses, is enough.
I'd still like roses. I want roses. Roses or chocolates are nice. Any kind of jewelry always works. Chocolates and a dozen roses.
Other than roses, it seems like us guys have no idea what to get.
They want the diamond ring, they want the roses, they want the whole Chanel.
Not really big stuff, not diamond.
Oh, I don't know what they really want.
Well, guys, if you're sitting at home wondering, oh no, is that special lady gonna enjoy the gift that I bought her this Valentine's Day? Don't worry. It's the thought that counts.
Or is it?
It's the thought that counts. But it would be nice to get roses.
Joshua Clausen, News Hour.
Next, we jump forward to 2001 for a look into how students explore careers and skills.
From scrapbooking to baking, students at E.S. Laird School were doing everything but math and social studies this afternoon.
It is exploratory afternoon, and everybody picks what they want to go in, and one of them is scrapbooking, and that's what we're doing.
Seminars range from military presentations to role-playing to cake decorating, all things that the kids don't get to dive into too often.
A lot of the activities, the sports, the career opportunities that we're offering today aren't opportunities that students get readily, and they really appreciate that, and I know that our school community really finds these very popular afternoons.
I think it's pretty cool that we get to learn about this stuff.
It's really fun. It's really fun.
Students get a chance to explore they get a chance to, look underneath rocks, and they get a chance to find out what kinds of skills they really have.
It sounds like your average career day, but it does have a twist. The thing that sets Exploratory Day apart is that students have the opportunity to visit companies such as Microage Computers to find out exactly what the business is all about.
Basically having the kids come here and understand what makes a small business run. Everything from our 3 departments, which is internet sales and service, how those departments work together to function as a whole and make a company successful. They get an impression of teamwork and communication.
The school holds 3 exploratory days a year, and businesses are always willing to help out.
This is actually the first opportunity we've had to be a part of this, and we'd be happy to do it at any given time.
The next exploratory day will be held in the spring. Anne-Marie Blackburn, NewsHour.
And that's all for this week of Retrospect.
Retrospect is brought to you by Webb's Machinery. Find New Holland products at Webb's Machinery, your dealer in Vermilion, Vegreville, Lamont, Wainwright, St. Paul, and Consulate.
We'll have more primetime local news after the break. Tens of thousands of shampoos and conditioners have been recalled in Canada, potentially contaminated with microbial hazard. Health Canada says Amica products could be contaminated with a bacteria posing a significant risk to people with health problems or compromised immune systems. The recalled products include shampoos and conditioners in several sizes, sold between May 20 to the 23rd and November of last year. The company has 2 reports of people suffering from irritation or allergic reaction, and dozens more complaining the products smelled foul. Rolling Greens Fairways is hosting the Tales of Love Gala in support of Pets Purpose Animal Shelter Society. Abby St. John has more on how to get tickets and everything to expect from the night.
I'm very happy to be joined here today by the events coordinator for Pets Purpose Animal Shelter Society, Nicole Terrio. Thank you so much for joining me again.
Thank you.
Now, Valentine's Day is coming up real quick this Friday, and the Rolling Greens Fairway is putting on a gala called Tales of Love, and it is in support of Pets Purpose, and it's very exciting. We did talk about it about a month ago, but we're now in the last stretch of it, so it's very exciting. So just to start, for those who may not know about this event yet, what can you tell me about the gala and what attendees can expect to do and see and enjoy?
Yeah, so it's this Friday. It starts at 6 o'clock. It's going to be out at Rolling Green. So kind of what to expect is we're going to start off the night, cocktails with Brianna Gammon. She's a great musician. She'll be playing to kind of kick things off. Then we're going to have supper. And during supper, we'll have McKenna Gallagher playing. She's also another amazing local artist. And then we're also going to have a 50-50. As well as silent auction items, as well as we have some of our adorable adoptable puppies going to be there, and we're going to be doing a kissing booth. So there'll be lots of photo ops to get that adorable picture with some of these puppies. Maybe find a new best friend while you're there. Then we're going to have a presentation just kind of to tell us about what our organization is all about. And then it's followed by a dance by Bonfire Moon. Don't know if you've heard them yet. They are amazing local band. And then, we'll also have a late lunch that night too. I believe it's going to be a poutine bar.
This event sounds amazing, and it's a perfect date night idea if you're still in need of something for Valentine's Day. It's a perfect opportunity to support you guys. We'll definitely touch a little bit on the puppies later on, but I'm going to focus first on the silent auction. Is in case there are businesses that would like to donate some items. I know we were talking a little bit before, and you have a ton of items, but you're never going to say no. So if there's any businesses or people who would like to donate something for the silent auction or anything like that, how can they do so? And is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Really, anything works, any items. We're just trying to, get that price tag higher kind of thing. The more items we have, the more money we can bring in for the shelter. Already a huge thank you to everyone who has already supported. If anybody is interested in donating an item, you can just reach us on our Facebook page and we'll get back to you right away. The only thing is we will need them probably by, I would say, this Thursday, just because we want to set up everything Thursday night. So then Friday, we're good to go. I'm also going to add on one thing I forgot to mention earlier that's kind of really cool about this whole event. I know we had talked about the Safe Ride earlier, and I wasn't exactly sure how it works. How it works is so it's a Safe Ride home. So if you drive out there, we will actually, it's including your price in the ticket. We will get somebody they're going to drive you home, drive your vehicle and you home. So nobody has to worry about drinking and driving. So that's how the Safe Ride works.
That's wonderful. And like we talked about in the first one, that's a great incentive if somebody is worried about, what they do if they want to indulge in some alcohol. Other ways like taxis can be expensive. And so that's a fantastic addition to adding it to the ticket price. Now, going on tickets, where can people purchase those tickets, and how many do you think are left still available?
So we actually didn't put a number on how many we were selling because they've got quite a big space. I know quite a bit have already been sold, but we do still have tickets available. Prices are, if you're a member, you get it a little bit cheaper. And then for regular people, it is for a single ticket's $80, and we still have some tables left of 8 it'd be $600 for that. And you can go right to Rolling Green's website and or Facebook page or website, and they have it on there, a link that you can buy your tickets.
Wonderful. Now, going off the puppies that will be in attendance, it's an adorable group of puppies. They are so adorable. And if you don't have a chance to make it out to the event, there is an opportunity to still see those puppies if you're interested in maybe adopting. Because the following day, on the Saturday, February 15th, Pets Purpose is holding For the Love of Dogs adoption event. Tell me everything that we need to know about it, and what time it starts and where it's at.
Yeah, so this Saturday we're going to bring our guest of honors that are going to be at the gala. So we had a mom dog come in. Her name is Leto. We're not really sure what she is. She's on the smaller side. We believe definitely Dashin is in there for sure. Possibly Corgi too, because she's got those little stubby Corgi legs. Her babies, it'll be interesting to see what they end up looking like. We do feel they're going to be on the smaller side. I mean, maybe small to medium, right? They're definitely not going to be a very, very, very big dog. So, I mean, I know sometimes a lot of the dogs we get in are bigger dogs. So if somebody's looking for a bit of a smaller dog, this is perfect. The whole litter, like you said, is so adorable. So yeah, they'll be at Tales of Love that night. So you can get your pictures, get to meet them if you'd like. And then on the Saturday, we're going to be at Pet Value from 10 to 2 with the whole litter, as well as one of the Pyrenees puppies, Kramer, that still hasn't found his home yet. So yeah, no, we'd love for people to come out, even if you just want to come down and, find out what we're about and get some puppy snuggles.
Yes, absolutely. I think both days are a fantastic way to celebrate the Day of Love. I mean, what better way to celebrate it than with a bunch of puppies? And who knows, maybe like we said, they can find their forever home, and you can go home with a new puppy to bring you love. And I think that's amazing and perfect for the holiday. So thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you the best of luck for both the gala and the adoption event.
Thanks so much.
At the Lloydminster Rotary meeting today, members of the Lakeland Wrestlers women's hockey team were the guest speakers. Head coach Morgan Mann, alongside players Juliana Giacobo and Asha Petri, talked about their program from its humble beginning to where they are now.
We operate a little bit uniquely, differently, I guess, than other programs across, certainly in the ACAC, but across the country, really. And to highlight a couple of our players and their journey and how they and stories how they got to this point with our team and Lakeland College, and so just a little bit about who we are.
The Rustlers have had an excellent season, going 21-2, and sit atop the standings in the ACAC and are looking forward to playoffs coming up in a few weeks' time.
We positioned ourselves well again to finish out first and have that home ice advantage through the playoffs. It is an advantage, but it's a whole new season, so anything can happen. We've got a shot, and just hope to be playing our best hockey when playoffs come around.
When do playoffs start?
That's all for news, and now we'll take a quick look at your agriculture prices. Tuesday will be very cold and breezy with a high of -18 and a low of -29. Wednesday will be very cold but sunny with a high of -19 and a low of -26. Thursday will be very cold with periods of sun with high of -18 and -28 for the low. Thank you for watching Primetime Local News. My name is Astarte Lazo, and have a great rest of your day.